All right, Shalom Akim, Shalom Shalala. First off, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone for teaching us all this truth to rule well. I'm just going to be going into World War III. You know, I've been trying to find time to do this video, and I was watching the Elder Apostle Tahar, talk about World War III in a video that just popped up. And, it just, the spirit came upon me to do this video. It's because World War III is not going to happen yet, man. It's not going to happen yet. It is coming, all right, and it will come. And Lord willing, it's sooner than later, but certain things have to play out. You see, prophecy still has to play out. So this is Isaiah 2:19. It says, let me see. Yeah, 2:19, it says, "And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth." All right. And that's going to happen in the actual war, in the actual war that's coming. That's actually going to happen. The earth has to be cleansed of the wickedness, man. Of every wicked work that has been built upon this earth, it has to be cleansed. So the earth, you have the super elites. Let me see if I can look that up. Let me see. Let me look this up. U.S. Let me see. What does it say here? It says the U.S. increasingly believes that Iran mistakenly shot down a Ukrainian airline on Wednesday. He's trying to, they're trying to find things to go to war. But nuclear. Oop. All right. We have nuclear underground bunkers, man. Disaster bunker. Fallout shelters. Let's look up. A bunker built of reinforced concrete with walls 5 feet thick could withstand a 1 megaton around a burst bomb a mile away without being underground at all. A thin wall corrugated steel tube would need to be buried within 4 feet of the earth on top to survive a similar detonation. Category nuclear bunkers in the United States. See, so it talks about the nuclear bunkers, which are true, man. They're real, and the scriptures verify that. It says back in Isaiah 2:19, "And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for the fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth." All right. The earth is going to shake to and fro, man. So let me get Salaki. Isaiah 24 and 19. It says, "The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly." All right. "The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard." You see, because of the coming of the Lord, man. The earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, because of the nuclear bombs going off, man. I mean, the scriptures, the apostles, the elders, the brothers, all right, when we go into these things, man, they make perfect sense. Now, if you dislike the video and you don't agree with it, then that's upon you, man. But you're being warned right now. All right, that's the whole reason of the videos. That's the whole reason of us making videos. You know, it's not because we want to look cool or because we want to have a shitload of followers. All right, we're doing this through the fear of the Most High, man. You know, warning the people. That's what we're supposed to do. You know, and people, you know, say that the end of the world is coming, and you know that's gonna kick off World War III, and that's the end, and this and that. I mean, yeah, you know, those are part of it. All right, but there's a lot of things that still have to be revealed. You know, a lot of things that still have to fall into play. You know, and one of the ones that people get confused with is the prophets. Now, a prophet, all right, a prophet is gonna prophesy. That's the job of a prophet. You know, and if a prophet prophesies, that means he's gonna speak about future events. Now, World War III is a future event, and it is going to happen. America's going to be brought down low and destroyed through Russia, you know, by the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Also, the RFID chip has to be presented. You know, martial law has to be implemented. The persecution of the prophets, of the saints, that has to come into play. You know, all these things are going to happen, man. You know, but then later on, then shall the end come. You know, it's not right now. You know, the end won't come until way later, man. And by way later, I'm just saying like after those events. You know, I'm not saying, you know, like I know some people saying that, you know, the end times isn't going to come in this lifetime. You know, it's probably, you know, our sons are probably going to see it, but not us. That's because people are scared. They don't want to see it, you know, so they'll prophesy false prophecies saying, you know, it's going to be like 200 years from now, you know, our children's children are probably going to see it, you know, but us, no, we won't see it, you know, because they're afraid, man. They'd rather have that fall upon their children than on themselves, you know. So it says, verse 20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. All right. When you see a drunkard, he's going to be moving back and forth, tumbling, crashing into things. And that's talking about the earth, man, an unmovable force. All right. But it's going to be moved through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, because he's going to be guiding those missiles, which is 200 million missiles coming for America, man. 200 million missiles, completely desolate. This place is going to be left completely desolate. All right. If you see Hiroshima and Nagasaki, how they were left, all right, this is the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Let me see if they have more background. Hiroshima. Let me see. Hiroshima. I don't think they have the picture. I'll probably have to go back to Google. Let's put Hiroshima, Nagasaki, aftermath. Look at this place, man. You know? This is Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. They were left fucking desolate. You know? And that was just with weaker bombs, man. Those bombs were, look, it even left the shadow of a person, man, imprinted on the floor. You know? That's how strong that shit was, man. And that's how strong it was, but it's weak compared to nowadays. You know? Nowadays, the bombs are way stronger. A whole lot stronger, man. So imagine 200 million missiles that are thousands times stronger than this missile that did this to the land. This place is going to be a complete wilderness, man. You know? So the earth is going to shake to and fro like a drunkard, man. Because this place is going to go be desolate. You know? It says, verse 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. All right. And who are those? Who are those kings of the earth? The elite, man. You know, the host of the high ones that are on high. Those are the elites. You know, your high ups, your higher, the powers that be. You know, that's what people like to refer to them as. Those are the ones that are going to get punished. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. All right. They shall be visited, man. It says, and the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when Yahweh of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, and before his ancients gloriously. All right. So that time is coming, man. You know. So going back to Isaiah 2 and 19, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and to the caves of the earth, for the fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. You know. So that stuff is going to happen. All right. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, the moles and the bats, into the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks, into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of? You know, because when Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes back, man, it's over. All right, it's over. You know, and then there's going to be peace afterward. You know, which is how we know that this place isn't the kingdom. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If it's not Esau Edom, then who is it? All right. If it's not the elite bankers, all right. If it's not these people in rulership right now, then who is it? Who's Esau Edom? All right. Point me to Esau Edom and tell me when he was in power. Because a lot of people, the majority of the people are going to say, oh no, those are the Arabs. When have they been in power? All right. And how are they not in power right now? Because like scripture says, the end of times, you're going to have Babylon the Great. You know? So you're saying that the Arabs and their kingdom is Babylon the Great, where everybody wants to go? Nobody wants to go to fucking, an Arabian country. You know? So who is that wicked man? There's only one answer, man. Again, if you don't want to hear that answer, then too bad. You know? So it says, let me go to 2 Peter 3 and 10. It says, the day of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, will come as a thief in the night. All right. And what does Yahushai say? A thief coming up to kill and to destroy. You know? It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in holy conversation and godliness? All right. So as these things are going to happen, the prophets have to keep doing what they have to do. You know, teaching, preaching, exhorting, rebuking, reproving, doing the job of an evangelist, man. That's what we ought to do.